Good. Cancer, what's good? This is Joy Kimberly, bringing you a new moon total solar eclipse in Cancer special. This is going to cover you from today until a month, 3 months, 6 months, possibly even a year. Eclipse energy is fluid like that, and it's funny like that. You know, it's just one of them things, but it is what it is. So, these messages may or may not resonate for you. If not, you should definitely check out your moon, your rising. Kind of sketchy on the Venus and Mars signs. However, this can also be a love reading. So, in that case, I guess you would check your Venus and Mars signs, right? Fucking right. These messages may also be for people around you, or it will definitely be the energies around you. All of my information will be below in the description box if you want to hit sister up for a personal session, and that is pretty much that. Since I'm probably going to have new viewers for this video, all I'm going to say is this. My site is being revamped. Don't come in here. And I'm taking my time because Mercury's about to go retrograde. I'd be a fool not to utilize all that new redo energy. So I'm aiming for late July, early August as far as a relaunch day for my new site. In the interim, you can definitely use the old one. There are services listed there. If you can't find what you're looking for, please email me and we will tailor something specifically for you. In addition to that, I have canceled all tarot parties until I move. I am moving. And so, yeah, I've canceled all of them until I've moved and gotten settled. And so, if you would like for me to attend a personal event, private event, party, whatever the fuck, email me. We could work it out. Work it on out. I'm sorry. I'm really just trying to figure out why my phone isn't charging, because it should be, and I'm pretty sure I'm plugged in. Yes, little girl don't listen. You see her? Stop it. Go out there with your sister. Oh no, okay. Oh no, what's happening? The way this shit sucks my battery? Fuck. I'm an apple. 1 second. Can't even get through the introduction. Okay, so that's pretty much it. This spread is the eclipse spread. This energy is, I'm tired already, yo. I've been tired for a couple of days, and I had to remember, you know, that eclipse energy can drain you. Why? I don't fucking know. With my moon and rising being ruled by the moon and sun, I'm fucking tired. So anyway, the spread is to look at the energy and see what it's going to do, what it's looking like, what it's hitting for, how is it going to affect you, what are you going to learn, what do you need to learn, what's being eclipsed out, what is coming in, what is hidden from you, because with eclipse energy, it pretty much shows you what's been hiding and what you didn't know. Shit of that nature. So, please, again, please keep in mind that this reading is fluid, bro. Keep that shit in mind. So for some of you, it may pertain to the next month, the next 3 months, the next 6 months, the next year. Keep that in mind. Just saying. Give the bitch a thumbs up so you can get a quick reference, or you can always come back to the channel and watch it again. So, jumping right into your spread. Bottom of the deck is the 5 of Swords reversed. So for some of you, you could be getting over some type of conflict as a result of the eclipse, or you could be getting over conflict right now. For others of you, you could be tired of fighting someone, especially anything having to do with verbal sparring with Mercury right there. Also with Mercury right there, it makes me feel like some of you could be affected by Mercury retrograde and the eclipse together. I mean, fuck, who's not going to be affected? But I feel like y'all are going to be profoundly affected. I also feel like you're tired of the tit for tat here. And like I don't want to fight anymore. I just want peace. I just want us to move forward. In addition to that, some of you may also be receiving some type of apology that you've been waiting for. But when you get it, it's not going to be what you thought it was going to be. It's just going to be some half-ass shit. Take it for what it is and move on. I mean, I feel like enough time has passed anyway for you to not necessarily feel so, how can I put that? I don't want to say affected by the apology. I just feel like, you know, it's just been like there's so much water under the bridge at this point. Like, it should just be like, oh, you're finally acknowledging that. Oh, okay. Yeah, whatever. Oh, it's a half-ass apology too. Oh, all right. I mean, not for nothing, Cancer. Everybody can't be the bigger fucking person. You already know what that is. So there's that. So just keep that in mind. And my phone not charging is really bothering me. Just give me a second. It's gotta be this. It's gotta fucking be this. Oh, it could also be that. Oh, that's fun. That's always fun. Sorry, guys. Oh, I just heard some of you could be falling from high places when you're trying to fix shit. Especially have anything having to do with light fixtures. So be aware of that energy. Thank you. I can't record if I don't have no juice, baby. I can't do readings and personals if I don't have no juice, baby. Alright, so underneath the Five of Swords reversed, you have the Knight of Wands. I feel like whoever's offering you this apology, for those of you who have an apology, it's coming from this knight who is... it's not like they don't mean the apology, but they're so in and out with their energy. It's just like, what more did you really expect? Look to the future. Like, don't dwell on the past. Just look to the future and know that even though it's a half-ass apology, they are telling the truth. For those of you who don't want to fight anymore, with the Knight of Cups and then the Knight of Wands and then the Six of Cups, it makes me feel like you're quickly moving into the future and standing in your truth or delivering it or some of you are going to be deciding to not juggle something any longer and to nurture something else totally different. And with the High Priestess reverse, I feel like you've been guided to do this for a while. You just haven't done it. And so the universe is like, all right, listen, it's time. You can't continue to do this. Alternatively, some of you could be out there hoeing, because the High Priestess, it's Pisces. It's like, we're very intuitive, we're very psychic and spiritual, things of that nature, but the flip side of it is we can also be very fucking promiscuous. And for some of you, you may have been doing that, or you could be doing that now, but either way, a lot of these behaviors are about to end. Okay, where am I putting this? Okay, let's just put that right there. Alright, your first card placement is you, Cancer, and you have the Five of Pentacles reversed. Now, this card makes me feel like for some of you, you're starting over. I'm also feeling like, and this is you now. I also feel like for some of you, you could also be redefining what, how can I say this? It's like redefining what home is, redefining your security. Your security could be your job, your home life, your friends, your loved ones, your significant other. Either way, whoever was feeling left out in the cold, you're coming in out of that, or you've come in out of that. For some of you, there may be a Taurus involved in this situation. There goes Taurus. And there goes Mercury again. I really feel like Mercury retrograde is going to affect y'all. Okay. I'm gonna clarify with one card. Get this card. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars for the new moon, total solar eclipse in Cancer. I'm clarifying the deck. Please give us straightforward clarifiers. Clear cut. Straightforward clarifiers for each. Maybe not necessarily each card, but for whatever cards we need them for. Can we have one card to clarify Cancer? Alright, I'll take it. Okay. Alright, oh shit. Okay, so yo, these cards are funny as hell, babe. Your clarifier is the Ace of Swords because you're seeing so clearly. You are seeing very fucking clearly, and that's right now. This is not even after the eclipse yet. This is right now. What you're seeing is that somebody may have betrayed you, or something needs to end, or something is definitely over. And also, too, with the Five of Swords, again, it's like, how long are we going to keep stabbing each other back and forth, back and forth? How many toes am I going to have to continue to step on? How many throats me got to stomp? Like, you don't want to do that anymore. And I'm also feeling like with the Empress at the bottom of the deck, a lot of you are realizing that it's taking you out of your element. And that's not what you want to do or where you want to be. Remember, for me, Empress is Cancer. This is not Taurian energy to me. I'm sorry. Whatever. So, this is y'all. And at the bottom, with it being at the bottom of the deck, which is clarifying you, I really feel like you're and another thing too with this card is not only is there abundance, but this can also be home. Hey. So, for some of you, I feel like you're more focused on you too, not for nothing. And they're showing me the bowl at her feet, which is, to me, it's kind of signifying that you're going to be regaining your footing and or regaining your stability, which is what I said initially anyway. After the Empress, you have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is saying, hey, this is your intuition kicking in, goddammit. Are you gonna fucking listen this time? You are? Great. How long you gonna carry these wands? How long? It's a struggle. For some of you, you're carrying them because you don't want to ask for the help. Ask for the help, man. For others of you, you're carrying them because you care. With the Page of Wands next, for some of you, you may be feeling like, you're the only one who can do it. I need to be doing this. This is my job, etc. And then you're worrying, and this is a worry and anxiety card. Some of you could be losing sleep over the situation. But, I mean, at the end of the day, there's only one right choice. And if you use your intuition, and making a decision on which cup should be chosen, which should be this one, not this shit, you'll be alright. There's no reason for you to be anxious and worrying about this shit. Again, too, I got feel a controlling energy here. Like, some of you may just be trying to control the shit a little too much, too. Your next card placement is your environment before the eclipse, which would be now, essentially, because the eclipse is in 2 days. You have the Five of Cups reversed, and that's pretty much saying, I'm ready to start over. We said that, right? We sure the fuck did. And so your environment before the eclipse is, I feel like this is now, too. Like, a lot of you are emptying out some of the habits or behaviors or emotions, especially emotions, because the cups is all about emotions. And so for some of you, you're emptying them out and starting over. For some of you, this could be a love situation. For others of you, you could be leaving a job. Also, too, you see the man here, he always makes me feel like somebody in a hospital, complete with the IV pole. And I feel like for some of you, you're going to be making changes to your health or your lifestyle, how you're living, what you're eating, what you're putting on your skin. It may not necessarily just be about food. It could also be, again, the way you live. Okay, your next card placement is what is being illuminated, and you have the Six of Pentacles. Didn't I see something for this one? Four, six, okay. The Six of Pentacles is showing you that what's being illuminated is that you haven't been receiving the correct, like the reciprocity, like whatever you've been putting energy in, you're not getting it back. Little girl. See you later, little girl. She just loves her cameos. You think she's a fucking Leo. She had Leo in her chart somewhere. To my knowledge, she does not. Anyway. The Six of Pentacles is showing that there is an imbalance of reciprocity. There's also an imbalance of some type of attention. And at the workplace, I feel like some of you are just continuously being looked over. And I feel like now if you've been making excuses for this shit, it's getting to a point now where you're like, listen, enough is a fucking enough, man. Like, y'all gotta either pay me or I'm leaving. Or just give me the recognition that I deserve. Please clarify what's being illuminated for Cancer. I have one card to clarify what's being illuminated for Cancer. One card to clarify what's being illuminated. Listen, y'all gotta make up your minds. Can I have one card to clarify what's being illuminated for Cancer? That's a nice clarifier. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so for some of you, with the workplace, you are realizing that you need to be doing more. You need to be doing more, probably elsewhere. And that the recognition that you're seeking, you're probably not going to get it here. I also feel like you've done all that you can do at your workplace, and it's time for you to fucking go. With the Nine of Pentacles here, I really feel like it would be a better move. Whatever's illuminated, like if you decide to walk out, know that that's what you're being guided to do. Also, too, for those of you who have just been sitting and waiting, like the universe, this is also the universe's way of kind of shoving you out before a tower moment is produced. That part. In addition to that, excuse me, for some of you, there is a big enlightenment and or recognition for, as far as the love area goes, like you're realizing that you deserve more and you're gonna go get it. I also feel like for a lot of you, put that in the garbage. I also feel like for a lot of you, you're gonna be single for a while too, and just kind of focus on you. There could be some regret over it, but I feel like the loss, it's not really a loss. It feels like it's more of a gain. And that pertains to love, work. Some of you, it could even be the home environment. Here we go with this control shit though. Like you gotta go with the flow with this, man. You keep trying to make shit be, but sometimes you just gotta let it be and let it die off so that the new shit can come in. Like it's It's not a big deal, y'all. Let it go. Let it fucking go. Excuse me. Again, with your card, the not the high priestess. I'm sorry. The Empress here. I feel like once you let this go and you're comfortable in the energy, the abundance that comes after it, it's pretty profound. So please stop worrying. Don't worry. I just heard don't worry, be happy. What's being eclipsed out of your life? Yeah, this is family or job. For some of you, it's a job. For others of you, it's a family. And if it's a family, this is a family that's been together for at least 10 years. At least a year. It could also be a marriage. For some of you, too, it could also be a baby that I kind of feel like they never really had a chance. That's heavy. It just, that's how it feels. I'm sorry. Let me clarify. Please clarify what's being eclipsed out for Cancer. Please clarify what's being eclipsed out for Cancer. One more card to clarify what's being eclipsed out. That's too many cards. Way too many. One more card, please. One more card to clarify what's being eclipsed out. One more card, please. Please. Ooh, this eclipse energy. I'm fucking tired. I've been tired for like the last 2 or 3 days, and I mean not for nothing. I'm always tired anyway because I stay up late. I'm always busy. I'm always doing something. I'm a mother. Blah blah blah. I run a business. Blah, all that shit. But this is different. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Cups. That makes me feel like for some of you there was an opportunity to fix something and it wasn't seized. Also with the Four of Cups, I feel like you're not missing, for some of you, you're not missing out on an opportunity to correct the situation, to leave a situation behind, or I also feel like too with all of these cups, like you have options, but it's like, no, nothing compares to the option that's being given to you by the universe, which is the one over his head. For a lot of you, though, you're tapping into your intuition, and you're realizing that everything else you're being offered, it's an offer, but there's nothing as great as the one that's coming from the universe, and I feel like that's the one you're seizing. But in order for it to come in, you have to allow this other shit to be eclipsed out. Your clarifiers are the Temperance card reverse, which is showing this shit's not working anymore, and the High Priestess actually came out kind of inverted. So this lets me know that you know this, but it's almost like you're ignoring the fucking truth. Don't do it to yourself, Cancer. I know y'all have a hard time letting shit go. I get it. Get over it, bro. Like, this shit, it's gotta go. Especially with this energy and the retrograde energy, a lot of things are going to be eclipsed out. A lot of things are going to be illuminated and shown to you. Like with your Six of Pentacles reversed, that's what's being illuminated. That you keep putting all this work into something, but what are you getting back from it? Anything? Is it serving you, or is it serving them? Which means that you're serving them. What are you getting back out of this? That's what this is about. Okay. Now, underneath the Four of Cups, here goes the Emperor again. Like, y'all can't. I also feel it too. Like, for some of you, you weren't ready to let it go yet, and so you're like, well, why is it leaving already? I wasn't ready to let it go. Where the fuck is it going? It's leaving because you have something better coming in. So be patient and wait for it. And don't be feeling all betrayed and shit, because it was time for it to go. You were trapped and didn't even fucking know it. And for some of you, I feel like you were trapped, because not for nothing, with the Eight of Swords, this is something that you put yourself in, and then you're like, oh my God, how am I going to get out? You got to get yourself out. You got to cut your own bond, what the fuck's it called? Your own binds, essentially. Like, whatever bounded you there, whatever you use to bound yourself, to bind yourself to the situation, you got to cut yourself out of that. See? Ten of Swords says it's over. Five of Swords says, how many toes did you motherfucker... How many toes and like hands and like... I feel like you had to cut too many throats to get there. And now you're finally seeing the truth and how this shit doesn't serve you anyway, so why am I even bothering? Let me hurry up and get the fuck on out of here and run into my Ten of Pentacles. Run into it. A lot of you manifested this shit too. And also with the magician there, I also feel like there's a lot that you situation. Excuse me, I need to go see what the fuck's wrong with my son. BRB. Okay. Your next card placement is what's being hidden from you, and you have the King of Wands reversed. So for some of you, I don't know why it feels like there's just been, like in the workplace, I feel like your ideas have just been wasted. Your plans have just been wasted. Not sure why. That's yeah, that's what I'm feeling. And for those of you with the love situation, this feels like you've been loyal to someone who hasn't been loyal to you at all. At all. And with the King of Wands reversed, they probably been doing some cheating. Now it feels like it's too low on that corner. Alright, I hope that is good enough for now. Okay, so the King of Wands is also someone who is selfish. They are manipulative. They're the king. It's the bully king. Like he uses his brawn over his brain. He has no problem using his size to get what he wants. And if you are someone smaller or someone he thinks is weaker, he will do his best to use that to his advantage to intimidate you. Essentially to do what the fuck he wants you to do. And so, for some of you, you have not been able to see that this is who you've been dealing with. And this could also be in the workplace, too. Like, for some of you, that could be a boss. It can be a co-worker. Someone could have been stealing your ideas or your work, your plans. Those of you with frenemies, I just heard fake friends. Like, for some of you, you haven't even been able to see that this person is not your friend, but you're going to see it. You're going to see it real soon, like here. Please clarify what's being hidden. Wow. One more card for what's being hidden from Cancer. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, for some of you, you may have been passed over for a position at work because this person stole your ideas and presented it as if it was theirs, his, hers, whatever, whoever the fuck. And so because of that, you didn't get. I also feel too like this may have been a bonus at work. But I really strongly feel like this was more about the recognition for you. It wasn't even about the money. It was about, yo, man, look what I did. Like, you really wanted that shit. And this person took it from you. With the Three of Swords, this is the betrayal and heartbreak card. And then with the Page of Wands, this is like it happened so quickly. I feel like it happened so quickly, you weren't able to respond the way you should have been able to. Alternatively, for those of you in the love arena, with the Three of Swords, yes, you not only was this person cheating, They broke your heart with it. And this was also somebody that you met. Like, I almost feel like this was more of a fling. Like, you wanted it to be something more than it actually was. And they probably even presented it to you as if you were the only one, but that wasn't the case at all. And with the Ace of Pentacles reversed at the bottom of the deck, it's like you wanted it, but it was never fully able to take root. Now, underneath the Ace of Pentacles reversed, you have the Sun card, which to me feels like illumination. Like you're understanding now that you took a risk with this person and you never really had a solid foundation with them or a plan. You was just like pretty much living by their rules. And so when you decide to drop the wands, or when they decide to, it's like somebody's caught off. I feel like somebody's caught off guard. Now he's singing. This boy is something else. I feel like somebody was caught off guard by that, and like there were no defenses. But at the end of the day, the shit didn't make you happy anyway. So what was the point? You don't want to be alone? I get it. But if you keep repeating the same old cycle, hey boo, you're gonna keep getting back the same shit. And I feel like that's what the eclipse is trying to show y'all. Like, listen, you can have so much more if you would just let the shit out of your life. Like, a lot of y'all keep trying to make shit be a certain way. You can't. It don't work like that, boo. Don't. Now, your next card placement is what prevents you from seeing what is hidden. The Magician, which came out reversed. And again, this is, for some of you, I really feel like, especially since the King of Wands is what's hidden, the Magician is what's preventing you from seeing it. Like, they presented a pretty good fucking case. And they manipulated you. Big time. I feel Aries energy here, and I also feel Scorpio. And I just heard Virgo and Libra. So, for some of you, this person, like, they presented themselves as one way. The King of Wands he's very charismatic. He's very magnetic. Like, he walks into a room and everybody takes notice of who he is. Or she. But at the end of the day, like, if that's just a facade, a mask, eventually that bitch gonna have to come off. And so, even though they've been presenting this to you, what they've really been doing is like this, and the King of Wands reversed. And so, for some of you, what prevents you from seeing the King of Wands reversed is their image. Is like, some of you can't see past the shine. And for others of you, you just been you trying to control the shit. You just keep trying to control it. Like, nah, that's not what it is. It's really this, and that's what it's gonna be, and we're gonna be together, and we're great together, and blah, like all this bullshit. Stop. Don't blow smoke up your own ass. That's somebody else's job. For real. Let's not do that. Let's clarify this card. Please clarify what prevents Cancer from seeing what's hidden. This is what prevents you from seeing what's hidden. You're not listening to your own intuition, for one. And others of you, this person is a manipulator. Again, at the workplace, I feel too like they acted like they were your friends. They probably bought you lunch a couple of times. Like, they buttered you up. They buttered you the fuck up. Damn, they seen you coming, Cancer. I have one more card to clarify what prevents Cancer from seeing what's hidden. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords reversed. They were watching you. At the workplace, they were definitely watching. And they knew that you had a lot on your plate anyway with the Two of Pentacles. And so it was very easy for them to just slide in there and take whatever it is that they needed and either present it as their own and tweak a few things. I also feel too like for some of you, it was like, it's either me or you, or like, it's either me or you. Like, it's one of those situations where you tell somebody it's either you or them. Like, pick or choose. It can't be both of us. And so they were pretty clear on the fact that they wanted it to be them. And they was like, shit, well, let me use Cancer. They're super creative. They can do something else after this. I got to get up out of here, though, because I need this. I also distinctly feel like this person could be older. And I saw facial hair. There could be some grays peppered in to the beard. It's a full beard with the goatee. And they may play with it a lot. Also, too, let's keep in mind that the King of Wands is a hairy motherfucker, too. Just saying. Okay, so, yeah. For some of you, they're just really good at fucking manipulating, man. And also, they're good at juggling. With the Knight of Swords reversed, they're also good at lying. Very fucking good at it. And, they know how to present a case and make it seem as if it's one thing when in actuality, 'tis another. Underneath the Knight of Swords, you have the Four Cups reversed because you missed an opportunity to level up. 1 second.
No, come on, coming.
Listen. Go get Jessica and take a nap. This also makes me feel like you were passed over, because you were. And the lack of recognition again. And also too, with this card, I feel a lot of gossip. A lot of fucking gossip. See? Five of Swords. Somebody got stepped on. And Cancer, that may have been you. Unless you're the one doing the stepping on. But somebody felt the need to step on somebody else's toes, throat, fingers, whatever, to get their desired outcome. But how much did they really win, though? I really don't even feel like it was a big level up, honestly. I heard last ditch effort, though. Like, this was their last chance to prove something. With the next card being the Eight of Wands reversed, I also feel like they didn't communicate. They didn't communicate anything with you. I feel like they just presented themselves as one way, when in actuality it was something totally different. You're being too nice, Cancer, with the Six of Cups here. Being too nice and giving too much. Your next card placement is the purpose of the eclipse. Yeah. And you have the Ace of Cups reversed, and it's pretty much saying that the purpose is to let you know that this person is not your friend. Even though they may be trying to make it seem as if they are, they're really not. Also, too, in the love reading, like, this would be more of, this person is not your one. Like, this is not your soulmate. This is not somebody you should be fucking with. And you gotta let that go. You gotta let it go. Also, too, I feel like for some of you, you've been pouring something into an upside down cup. So, like, where the fuck's it going? It's making a mess. Like, it's splattering everywhere. And you're so oblivious to this shit because you keep trying to make it work. The eclipse is here to stop all that shit, though. Let's talk about it. Let's fucking talk about it. And there's been a couple of cups. I feel like for some of you, you're kind of emotional with this, but not really so much because, like I said before with the Ace of Swords, you already know what's happening. So, like, what you really surprised about? I thought if I would make it, it would work. No, doesn't work like that. Don't work like that, Bubba Juice. Bubba Juice. They're saying I don't really need to clarify this card, so I guess we shouldn't, huh? I gotta go back to this Knight of Swords though for the what's keeping you from hidden. What's keeping you from seeing what's hidden is that person lies. Person lies very fucking well, unless you're lying to yourself, Cancer, because that's also a possibility. Just FYI. Your next card placement is expansion, growth, and or lessons. What are they pertaining to the eclipse? You have the Four of Wands. Now the energy I got with that was, which number is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 7. This is 8. 8. New foundation. Oh yeah, that's right. You need a new foundation. For some of you, this is a new relationship. For others of you, this is a new job. For others of you, this is a new home. But you need new. And you see how the wands are spaced out. They're not evenly spaced out. So you need to make sure that whatever you start that is new, that it is sound, that it is even, that it is stable. Please clarify. Cancer's lessons. What is this? Expansion, growth, lessons. The expansion part, I feel like I really feel like y'all are gonna grow by it in the workplace. You're probably you're either going to leave the job or get offered a position, a bigger position, more money, something to that effect, or you could just be leaving that job completely. Also, with the new home, I feel like whatever new home you're gonna be going into, it's going to be a better one. And the relationship, like, it's just, the realization here is that you deserve more, you deserve better, and you're gonna go get it. And also, you can't control everything, y'all. Like, you can't. Nor can you work with anybody who is not going to be giving you the same reciprocity. The clarifiers are the Eight of Wands and the Six of Pentacles reversed. Six of Pentacles is here again. Like, it was what was illuminated for y'all. And so you're learning that you need to communicate what you want from a situation. And if it's the stability, you want it to be like even. There's 3 over here and 1 over here. It shouldn't be like that. It should be evenly spaced out, or there should be 2 on either side. And so you're realizing now that you need to articulate and or communicate, this is what I want. 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is what y'all want. You want to be happy, or you want the happy home life, or you want to be happy when you go to work, because for a lot of you, you could be dealing with in some type of creative endeavor. And so when you're in that space, you need to have a clear, not necessarily a clear conscience, but a clear mind. You need to be able to go into your workplace and not have to worry about the fuck shit that goes on in workplaces. Like, I just need the energy here to be cool and light and loving and fun so I can create, because I can't create under stress. Some of y'all don't want to leave, but I kind of feel like I really feel like this Chariot is going to move on with whether you want to go or not, y'all. And for a lot of you, you're going to have to move forward so that you can get what you want. Others of you may be deciding to attempt to stay, or you may decide to stay, and if you do, you're going to want more money, or you're going to get more money. Excuse me. Alternatively, with the Strength card reverse here, some of you may be like resisting the urge to stay. And I feel like that's because you're so comfortable where you are. You're like, why do I have to leave? It's great here. I love my house. I love my significant other. I love my job. Do you really? How do you love something that you're not even getting back a quarter of what you're putting in? How do you love that? You love being abused? Just saying. Please get off my nose. Y'all been fucking with me since we started, goddammit. And it's gonna feel like it's unfair, guys. It's gonna feel like, you know, you're not happy and this is not what I wanted and why is this happening? But you're going to come to the realization that the stability that you want is not where you currently are. And so the universe is coming to help you drop those wands, man, or lay them down if you love them that fucking much. But either way, you can't fight it. And you're not going to know everything as you walk away. But what you will know is that you're going into something way more traditional and stable and loving and I just feel like I really, really strongly feel like stability plays a big role in this this eclipse energy for y'all. Your next card placement is your environment after the eclipse. You have the Knight of Swords. What I heard with this card was some of you are just lying to yourselves. Excuse me. I'm also hearing micromanaging now. And, like you don't want to hear it. Like it can't be that. Like you don't want to hear something. Yo, Mercury's been coming up throughout your entire fucking spread. And now you have the twins here. Geminis. So for some of you, there could also be a Gemini involved in this situation. Fuck, not for nothing, but for a lot of you, the Gemini could be the one who's fucking you over. Just saying. Whether it's somebody in your love life, your work life, your home life, whatever life, what the fuck ever, but I just feel like there's definitely some air energy here, man, and it's heavy. And the signs that are ruled by Mercury are Gemini and Virgo. Keep that shit in mind. Can I have one card to clarify the energy after the environment after the eclipse for Cancer? One card to clarify the environment. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, some of you are definitely going to be dropping something or something's going on with something dropping or falling, because it's the second time my phone has fallen during this spread. My phone never falls. Just saying. I reads everything, honey. Ain't no motherfucking it's no coincidences. We talked about this shit, remember? Alright, you got the moon card here. I'm going to attempt to clarify that. Please clarify the moon for Cancer. Why is the moon here for Cancer? Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands reversed, because you can no longer pursue this shit. You can't. Whatever area of life it pertains to for y'all, you can no longer pursue this. Look at your cards. This was the Knight of Swords, and this is the environment after the eclipse. It was clarified by the moon. When I clarified the moon, I have the Chariot. It's like y'all are afraid of what is to come. It's like, I don't want to get on this chariot because I don't know what's going to happen if I do. But you can't control it. Like, it's going. You're getting on the fucking chariot and you're leaving. Period. And so I feel like this is just about fear. I'm sorry, I had one of my gifts are clairaudience, and so when they're fine-tuning or want to say something a little extra, I'll hear like this loud ass beeping, and it's not necessarily beep, it's more of like it's a fucking noise. I don't know how to explain it, but it's a noise, and sometimes it's really loud and it drowns out everything else. And so I thought they were gonna say something else, but they didn't. They're just like, "Oh no, we're just fine tuning. You're good." Okay, guys. So, Your environment after the eclipse is you don't know what's going to happen. And I feel like it scares you. And so because of that, you're like, no, but I can't go there because I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. You don't know. But here's what you do know, though. You're going from the dark into the light. That's one. The Chariot is also forward positive movements. And so even though there are still things culminating that need to be revealed to you, know that the universe has your best interests at heart. And don't attempt to lie to yourself. And or whoever did lie to you, know that their shit is coming out. And when their shit comes out, you'll be moving on. Also, too, at the bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Wands reversed. The Ace of Wands is pretty much saying that, again, it's like the whole fucking spread is just repeating itself. It's like, whatever you were trying to build, whatever you were trying to do with whoever, or whatever you were trying to do it with, it's not working. Bottom of the deck for this card was the Queen of Wands, reversed. You know she goes after what she wants passionately, but after a while, she's like, I don't want this anymore. I really don't. Also, too, with this Queen of Wands, I kind of feel like somebody may be kind of angry and maybe seeking some level of revenge, but it's unnecessary because you knew on some level, and you kept trying to make shit be something else. So, like, what the fuck, y'all? Underneath the Ace of Wands reverse, you have the Eight of Cups reverse, because you don't know. You're not gonna know everything. Look, same shit. You're not gonna know everything as to why you're leaving. Only thing you wanna know is, man, I gotta get the fuck up out of here. I got to go. Seven of Swords reversed is showing that you do know, at the very least, that you want the stability that you're seeking, and or the tradition, and or the, I heard enlightenment. And with the Knight of Swords here, again, at the reversed, it's like, you know, you don't want to be lied to anymore. I just need the truth. So that's your environment after the eclipse. And the most likely outcome is the Nine of Pentacles. Again, this is good shit. I mean, I really feel like for a lot of you, you're worrying about a lot of different things because you don't know everything. You can't control everything. You can't put your finger on it. But you're going to have a whole lot of blind faith and or listen to your intuition, because that is what's going to guide you in this situation, and that's what's going to help keep you sane. Stay the fuck out of your thoughts, because they will fuck you up. Just saying. I'm just keeping it a buck with y'all. Y'all already know how I give it up. I don't sugarcoat, and I'm not about to lie or try to make it seem as if I'm not dressing it up. Fuck that. A spade is a spade. That's what it is, y'all. And so, stay out of your thoughts. Don't worry. I get it. It's hard to come out of that shell sometimes when you don't know where the fuck you are. I get it. Universe says, come on out, though, boo. We got some good things happening for you. And with the Star card here, too, I strongly feel like y'all are being guided. Please get off my nose. Get off of my nose. Thank you. Y'all are being guided not only by your intuition, but by the higher ups. And by a direct, it's either a direct ancestor or it's a direct spirit guide or angel. Especially those of you who have been seeing angels since you were young. I feel like for some of you, you were followed by angels at a very young age, and they've been with you. You may not have always been able to see them, but they've always been there. Here we go with this Libra energy again, too. Right there. Hey, Libra. Hey, Libra. So, let me get one more card. Let me get a card for this. I have one card to clarify the most likely outcome as a result of the eclipse for Cancer, Sun, Rising, and Venus. Oh, shit. I have one more card to clarify the most likely outcome. Yeah, so pertaining to the love situation, a lot of you are definitely about to be free. You're going to free yourself from this shit, from this King of Wands reversed. You're going to free yourself from them. Nine of Pentacles is definitely showing you being single and leaving him behind and spinning the wheel, or allowing the universe to spin the wheel for you and moving forward to better things, because this motherfucker ain't it. Just saying. And there's the realization of that too. Like with all of these swords cards too, for those of you who are not dealing with anyone who's an air sign, I also feel like, you know, you're in your head, but while you're in your head, what you're doing is you are seeking the clarity that is needed. I also feel like that's why this Knight of Swords is here, because y'all out there spying hard, really fucking hard. And what you're doing with this is you're getting the answers that you need. Maybe not all of them, but most of them. And with the Chariot card there, you're gonna move forward, y'all. That's just what it is. Whether you're ready to or not. I also feel too like this King of Wands never treated y'all right anyway, so what are you really sticking around for? Because you're comfortable? Because you know what to expect? Because what? These are some of the questions you need to be asking yourself, for those of you who still feel the need to hold on to them, because, you know, Cancer energy. I get it. Underneath the Eight of Swords reversed, you have the Nine of Swords, because again, I get it. I get it. It causes some anxiety to let it go, but you're going to let it go because you know that this shit is a dead end. You have the clarity to know that not only is it a dead end, it doesn't have the stability that y'all need. Cancers, we need stability. I'm not a Cancer sun, I'm a Cancer rising. And I love stability. Like in the home life, in a relationship, I need to know where I stand so that I know how to move accordingly. And also with the home life, it's, you know, that's your haven. And this person never gave that to you. Hey. So how many chances you really about to give them? I feel like on some level you know that shit too. And even though you want to let your guard down, you're not. Don't try to control it though, y'all. And there's no reason for you to be angry because you're the winner in this shit. Start over. Take the leap of faith to be happy. Because I'm happy. Yeah, we will not attempt to hit high notes here, okay? You got Venus in Cancer, and if you holding on to a fuckboy King of Wands reverse, let that shit go, boo. Let it on go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. King of Wands reverse came up twice. Once is who's hidden, and then clarifying your outcome card. So, just saying, you know, you might want to let that motherfucker go. And you got to know, too, that the King of Wands is not always a fire sign. It can be anybody. And with all the air I felt here, for some of you, it could actually be a Gemini or a Libra. That was the air energy that came up strongest. But this eclipse is supposed to be, I'm not going to say, goddamn. Please get your wings off my nose. Appreciate you. I'm not going to say this is a soft. Eclipse. I'm not going to ever lie to y'all. But it's a beneficial one. And with all of the retrograde energy to boot, listen. Rejuvenate, realign, reevaluate what really serves you and what doesn't. Are you serving it or is it serving you? If you're serving it, oh, Gemini came up in the spread. You might want to run it on back, boo. Just saying. That Gemini is the king of swords. I'm sorry, fuck. The king of wands reversed. Ooh wee. They could talk. They fucking that Gemini. The person in the spread talks who was not in your best interest. They talk a really, really, really good one. They have a problem with following through with action though. So keep that shit in mind, y'all. I just keep hearing they no longer serve you. They no longer serve you. I'm so surprised the Queen of Swords didn't pop up for your spread. But I can see why, because the eclipse energy is like, oh no, we don't need her to do nothing. We's gonna do it. You're a Virgo? I have not. This is the first one I've actually done. I'm going to try to get as many done today as I can between today and tomorrow before the eclipse gets here, because, you know, y'all going to need this shit. This eclipse energy is big. Fuck yeah, they do. Listen. I married a Gemini rising. My mother's a Gemini. I have 2 Gemini daughters. The little one who's always coming in the room talking and trying to get her cameo going, she's a Gemini. Listen. They are something else. You heard me? You heard me? I cannot with them. So anyway, we're done, guys. Let it go. If the universe shows you it's time to let it go, let it go. Don't be trying to hold on to that shit. Do not create a tower moment in your life. Don't do it to yourself, okay? Let that shit go, y'all. And let the better come in. Because there's some much better shit coming in. I promise. So, thank you for listening, sharing, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Don't forget, all my information will be below in the description box if you want to hit me up for a personal session. And that's pretty much that, bubbles. Leave me a thumbs up, a comment if this resonates. If not, let that shit fly. Let it fly, let it fly, let it fly. Don't forget to tell a friend, 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 friend. I bought you a Kimberly, and if it don't apply, baby, let that shit fly. Gemini's a flip mode. That is an understatement. Let me tell you. Total understatement. Shit, not for nothing. Libras flip more than Geminis. I have